is Japan. England.
The US of A. Fake.
Any
Any
ideas
Mongolians
for...
in the chat?
Well, no, of course not. Fake nation. Any necrotic or cold spells you can think of in 5e that I should take?
Do you have Chill Touch?
Chill touch? Well, I think I've already dealt with cantrips. Chill touch is cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Actually, I have chill touch. Look at that.
All right.
Yeah. I think it's the only. No, is it the only necromancy one? It's one of the only necromancy cantrips.
All right. 5e spells.
Isn't Toll of the Dead?
I mean, most of the cold
think Toll
spells
Dead
for
was necromantic,
arcane
yeah.
go like. I think you finally start getting some actual ones like later on. I guess Ice Shard.
Yeah.
So Ice Shard is
Frostbite.
yeah. Oh yeah, and Frostbite, which is thoroughly okay. Ice Shard's in a similar boat.
Yeah.
Frostbite is at least it has the buff of
Disadvantage
basically
is nice.
being a what is it, a con based vicious mockery that deals slightly more damage.
It's true, actually. What level do you need these spells at?
Medium to high level.
Okay, so at that point,
So what,
or
up
at this
to
point, that
6th,
is
or
yeah, 6.
Yeah, up to 6.
I don't. Are you still cleric? Is that what the bid is?
Yeah,
like I was told before. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
What kind of cleric?
Grave
An ice one,
Domain
apparently.
Cleric.
Wait, what kind?
Grave Domain.
Oh, so we're going back
Amelia
to
ran
that,
too.
are we?
Running a bag.
The saltiest run back of your life.
But Amelia was fine.
Yeah.
She hadn't quite gotten around to brutally murdering our Dragonborn. But she was working up to it.
My armor class is 9 right now. We're gonna have to find some way of
Your
stopping
AC's
it.
fucking 9, bro.
Yeah. Well, I haven't like bought armor, so it's just.
So I'm guessing you're going to sink a lot of that gold into armor.
Yeah.
You have 15.
Probably not a lot. Probably
15,000.
Harm.
Harm. Yeah, I was looking at that,
That's
but
good
like,
product.
I mean, it is a save, but like it's a con save, and I'd rather just use inflict wounds.
Okay. Well, let's fucking keep looking through. Create dead.
I mean, I could use that, but it's not.
Or create undead,
necromancy.
not dead.
I'm
Create dead
looking
is
for-
harm.
sounds pretty OP.
I'm looking for spells that do cold or necrotic damage, not necromancy specifically.
Ah, you mean like harm? You son of a
Like
bitch.
Like what?
Like harm?
Well, yeah, no, that is a legitimate suggestion. It's just not or I've already considered it.
Spell evil and good. What the fuck? Spell evil and good sounds shit. It's like protect from evil and good, but just slightly different.
Wait, show advanced filters.
Bad filters.
Damage type. Cold. Damage type. Necrotic. Damn, that's OP.
Yeah, that's actually kind of sick.
That is quite nice.
I didn't even realize that was there. I'm gonna be honest, that's not a very, that's not a
very
ton of
long list.
things.
Yeah, I can't imagine it would be.
You've
very
got
big.
7 spells.
Yep.
Wait, 7
Flick-
spells?
Yeah, I see 7.
I'm seeing.
To be fair, I'm 1st through 6th level. So if they're higher level
Okay.
ones, then I'm gonna be or cantrips, I'll miss them.
Mm.
You've got a harm, forbiddance, spirit shroud, spirit guardians, life transference, glyph of
Oh
warding, and
yeah,
inflict
Spirit
wounds.
Guardians does do necrotic. If you have it in the right mode, anyway. Spirit Guardians is hilarious.
So seems like you might have to look at some spells outside of ones that do necrotic and cold.
Well, I do have. So just to be clear, I'm. It doesn't have to be a cleric spell. I can. I have access to all spells that do necrotic and or cold.
Really? Goddamn.
Yeah.
Pretty neat trick.
That's a good trick.
That's the power of elemental adept under the aqua dragon system.
Oh, that's
All right.
great.
Well, we can change this to just being any spells, and that winds up the list a little bit.
Mhm.
The fuck? Why is dragon's breath? That doesn't sound like a cold thing.
Well,
Well,
Dragon's
different types
Breath.
of dragons.
Yeah. Keep in
Oh, yeah,
mind.
that's a good point. There are different kinds of dragons.
Mhm.
Shadow of Moil?
Circle of Death? Wait, what?
Mm.
It's like Circle of Life, but not.
Yeah, what does that do?
Uh,
I'm guessing steadily freaking deals damage over time.
Vesture of Ice. Oh, you got the freezing freezing sphere spell.
No, not my spears.
Frost
Don't freeze them.
fingers.
No.
Hmm.
I looked at Innovation. It looked really garbage.
What? Frost fingers?
No. Enervation. It's a spell. I think it does
Ah,
necrotic
yeah.
damage. I mean, it's like it's so boring. It's like I'm gonna sit here and just like make you make a save every turn.
I'm assuming you have looked at Cone of Cold.
Yes, I have Cone
Yeah.
of Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Unfold is a great spell.
Circle of Death's actually kind of cool.
What was that? Investiture of Ice?
Yeah, Investiture of Ice. I think it's like a freezing one. Well, fucking.
Of Ice. And link a new
Right.
tab. You're immune to cold damage and have resistance to fire damage. You can move across difficult terrain, cleared by ice snow without spending extra movement. The ground in a 10-foot radius is icy and difficult for everyone but you. Cool, I can annoy my
You can
teammates.
fuck with the 8 frontliners.
Yeah. I'm one of them, and I can use my action to create a 15-foot cone of freezing wind.
Don't
Each
worry,
creature-
guys. I got this. Makes everyone else trip.
Yeah.
I guess a creature that fails its saves is its speed halved until the end of your next turn, which is okay. But like 46 is not big action damage.
No, it
Or
isn't.
what level of spell?
6.
But it's a duration of 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
So that's something you can do.
It is concentration though.
Yeah, true.
I would hope so if it deals damage.
However, with that said, I do have the advantage on concentration thing.
Yeah.
You
However,
got
I'm
negative
not- I'm
energy
not-
flood.
I'm not proficient in con, which is a major annoyance for me.
I mean, most days you're going to only have to hit 10, so the advantage makes that significantly easier.
Well, most days.
Yeah.
The
Well,
problem
I'm
is,
saying most days is
yeah.
not every day because you have freaking big boys who are going to freaking slap you for 30.
well, yeah. What I was saying is that unfortunately, the times when you need your con saves to really land are on those off days. Unfortunately.
Yep.
I also think I don't think I'd take it just because like the situations in which I want to have their move speed are probably usually when I'm more than 15 feet away from them.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, have it and then fucking run
Vision's
away like
working
a big
again.
hero.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Negative energy flood.
What does that do?
Doesn't do a ton of. It's 5d12 necrotic damage on a failed save, but if you kill them, they get up as a zombie at the start of your next turn.
Minions have
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if nothing else, it's funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what level is this?
Oh, you can also use it on undead, and they gain temp HP. They gain half the temp HP. You can't just give someone like 5d12 temp HP.
Darn.
Be kind of fucking sick though, actually.
Oh,
Just get a nuts roll and give them 60 temp HP.
So in that very particular instance, the undead gain temp HP from negative energy.
Yep. Well, it's because it's a negative energy flood.
Alright, see you later. Well,
See ya.
sort of later.
Man, can't believe he's already leaving.
I know.
Session hasn't even really started yet.
Darren will probably be here. You too.
Have you looked into life transference, I guess? Life
Yes.
transference... Okay. I'm not sure how good that is when you
Yeah,
are
I
a
think
cleric
that
and can just get, like, cure wounds, but...
One thing I was interested in, because, like, I have the Grave Domain thing where I, like, heal people for a lot more if they're, unconscious.
Imagine needing to be fucking unconscious to get healed for a fuck ton.
Yep. I still remember Amelia's freaking. Sorry, I'm better at healing you when you're unconscious. Bop
Fucking
on more
smack.
than one occasion.
Bonk.
It was effective if nothing
Go to
else.
sleep.
Yep. Well, I mean, when you heal the person more when they're unconscious, then sometimes you need to help them be more unconscious.
Yes, this
Listen,
is my healing
a minor
hammer.
concussion is a small price to pay for an extra 5 HP. You'll get better.
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll get over your.
Walk into the doctor's office and there's nothing on their fucking
Just
workbench
a
except
mace.
a giant mallet.
Just a fucking ball peen hammer. Sit down. We'll get this over with.
I forget
How
to
much
do
more
this.
do you heal them by with Grave Domain? Was it that you just do maximum healing? Was that the bit?
Yeah, all dice
Yeah.
are just maxed.
Okay. I'll let you know of this ahead of time. I just get that. So please don't fucking try and knock me out in an attempt to give me more health. Because I will start throwing hands. And if I throw hands well enough, I'll get health back from that as well.
Yeah, your class sounds like it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah. It is either going to be hilarious or awful, depending on how I roll and how the enemy rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like any class.
Yeah.
It's actually hit a point where I'm confident enough in my theoretical sustain through health regain that I'm debating getting rid of Caveat Emptor so I can actually pick up something to help my admittedly not amazing damage rolls. I'm a damage class that does
you
a fucking
attack with a
D8 plus
weapon?
5. Yeah, attack with a weapon.
He's basically the hunter from Bloodborne.
Yep. I was trying to keep it under wraps, but that's out now. Fun.
Sorry.
And to think I didn't tell people what you were playing last night, just in case you wanted to keep it under wraps. You son of a bitch, how could you betray me like this?
An enemy has been slain.
I'm playing the most boring of things.
Yeah.
The only way I could make it more boring is freaking ticking off the warlock level. After that, I'm basically just a freaking standard bard. A very good standard bard, but...
Yeah, but how much of that you want to have revealed outside of play is up to you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the bard part will be obvious.
Yeah.
Has been slain.
The
No, it's gonna be
rest
pretty
of the
fucking hard.
character will be a little bit more under wraps.
What is this Series D8 I keep on getting to add to my rolls?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I am in fact a hunter. A hunter must hunt. And turns out Hunter has some health regain shenanigans. Namely, they have the rally mechanic, and there's a magic item that they can get that lets them get health back on their visceral attacks. And that's a D10 at this point because we're high enough level. So combine that with the Pact Initiate or Pact of the Chain, and Gift of the Everliving Ones, and as long as I have my familiar within 100 feet of me, that's not a D10 health regain. That's 10 health regain.
Still so happy that freaking someone was able to use Pact of the Chain, like actually make it useful.
Yeah.
You're saying 1 out of
It's
10
one of
times
those
it's only as
things.
good as a D10. That kind of sucks. Or wait,
Hmm?
1 out of 10 times it's as good as a D10. Yeah, that's it.
Your words, they confuse me.
What the fuck are you talking? Huh? It is roughly twice as effective as just rolling a D10 due to the way averages work. So that's good. However, it also might get nerfed because it turns out assuming I can hit my attacks and I get attacked by like multiple people around.
No, I mean 1 out of 10 times it's as good as a D10. It's just that 9 out of 10 times it's better.
Okay.
He's a genius.
All right. Yeah, I
Never
understand what you
mind.
mean now. Yeah.
I take everything I said back.
Yeah. Might get nerfed because I have a theoretical like 40 HP regain without having to actually take any actions to give my health back, and that's just from fucking being big aggressive and landing my hits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. But you know, would be fucking big, but is also pretty or not super likely.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm having to kind of do things on the fly.
Yeah, no problem.
As it turns out, working and not thinking about things does not do good plans. Especially because I had a plan and things change.
Thinking about things is for fucking chumps. You can't change my mind.
True. Okay. Well, it's enough that I can get by. So, yeah. It's been a while. Do you guys remember what was going on?
Kind of.
We did some missions, and then we got fucked up in one of them, and stopped doing more missions. And
Yeah, I got the ever-living shit kicked out of me.
Sorry
You guys
about
went
that, by
on
the
2
way.
missions, and
Never
though the
apologize.
second one definitely freaking beat the hell out of you guys, you were successful in the end.
An ally has been slain.
And by freaking sheer luck, your rebel friends were also successful in one of their 3 missions.
Successfully killed the Barbarossa.
Yeah. So, you have friends incoming, which is now, as you guys are brought in at the beginning of this, is revealed that that was the entire plan all along, is that they had allies from, well, out of system coming to, well, wreck HA's shit, basically.
Is.
And time has come. So, you guys are basically told that you have another couple, you have a day to get ready, which thankfully is enough time to like print off mechs and whatnot.
Mhm.
And then move out to the site to greet your new benefactors. True, technically it's the rebels' benefactors, but since you work for the rebels, you know.
It's transitive property.
Yeah. Their money eventually makes it back to you.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
Are you not?
You're not.
Imagine working for free. If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Yeah.
Well, I
You're,
feel
you're
like
paid in food and shelter and for the
Yeah.
cause bucks.
The cause bucks.
Yeah.
You're
Otherwise known
paid
as
in the
nothing.
freedoms you're gaining.
Yeah, basically. So, yeah. You guys go print off new mechs and, well, get ready. At that point, we're going to retire another of your pilots.
Hello. Bye bye.
He's probably had some high turnover rates.
Yeah,
Oh,
who knew
lost-
this whole
We
mech pilot
lost
business?
3 pilots and gained 2. Or one of them's technically not even on the payroll yet.
Guy
One
just
of them will never
needs to
be
get
on the
the fun.
payroll yet. They die on this mission. Feels bad.
So, you guys are tasked with going out with a actual team to go and recon the location and make sure that when the friendly units touch down, they're not sure how they're going to touch down yet, because it was just not communicated. Plus, these are not exactly they're a little bit behind. So yeah, they're asking you basically to go out to a stretch of desert and watch it until they come. Make sure that no HA forces decide to wreck the party.
It's like, hold on.
I'm holding.
So, yeah. And of course, Trench is convinced this is going to be a milk run. So,
I'm sure I trust anything Trench is convinced in. I'm convinced Trench isn't convinced in what he's convinced in.
so
I'm convinced. Trench isn't convinced that.
did we do
You know what? Never mind.
Did we do downtime?
We did not.
Let's do that first then. You guys do have a little bit of time to settle your affairs before. So, what would you guys like to do for downtime? As a reminder, you guys have Aladdin that you can bring, but it will require a downtime action to convince him to come along. It's not a very hard action, but
You have to go, hey, please, come on, bro,
there's
please.
no chance of failure. It's so easy, but
Like, come on, you owe us. Come on.
I'll do that. I can do that.
all right. Yeah, I guess at least for this first one, he's not going to give you any go. So I need to grab an Aladdin. Coming with you.
I believe I'm gonna do what I always do, which is up my perception.
One of these days, you'll be able to perceive something.
Will be useful. We're not sure when. We're not sure how. But it will.
Scrounge and barter.
Mm-hmm.
I need to fucking look there and actually figure out what I'm trying to get. I mean, 1
I'll
second.
let you think about it.
Yeah.
And while you're not technically here as them, Regal, I'm going to give you the ability to do downtime as well, because technically you still have the time to, do things. Because you have your own mission, which I'll go into in a minute. Because while they are going out to do things, you have your own mission to do. I mean, it just so happens to coincide with theirs, but
Or, I'll just get focused and learn to investigate better. Read some Sherlock Holmes. The whole jazz. Yeah, I'm an investigator.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I think I know what I want to try and get.
All right.
I am going to try to get my hands on a bombardment. Namely by ripping my way through destroyed mech systems in the hopes that I can acquire a code to call one in.
Sure.
Some good old not-so-friendly fire.
Yep.
Get accuracy because it's fucking scrounger barter.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It's a good thing I have that accuracy.
Yeah. And I believe that is...
I have
all
to choose
good.
something went wrong.
Yeah.
Or, it's fine, but I choose to lose something.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm going to say time is not an option here.
yes. Let's see, my reputation's
Being
already
as you're
fucked.
ripping, yeah, your reputation's already kind of wrecked, so it's not really something you can give up either.
Dignity or health? We'll do health. Comfort and wellness. Fuck it.
All right. Yep, you are able to find a module. It's just one of the HA like targeting modules for their bombardment systems, which thankfully don't come with a built-in friend or foe indicator, mostly because it's H. It won't target HA targets, but at least not without extenuating circumstances. But it comes with at least that much of a freaking friend or foe indicator. But anything else is fair game. With, of course, extenuating circumstances, making it so that indicator is broken.
Yeah. Like it was just ripped out of a destroyed mech and tinkered with for a few hours?
Who would do such a thing?
Who could say, really?
So, while you guys are all getting ready, and Regal's old character is being shuffled off into the NPC pit, you are being briefed by your superiors. You're one of the very, very few people that are like actually operating with your group here, because this is a freaking backwater on the back lines and no one really cares about it. So it's basically like you and probably like 3 other guys somewhere else on the planet. Like you don't have anyone else other than the screen. Just some other agent off in the universe somewhere who tells you to do things.
Alright.
Because
sure.
they have a higher number of little bars on their uniform than you do.
Yeah, those bars kind of important, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking chevron looking ass. Son of a bitch.
Are we gonna be seeing Tether drifting his mech around?
What?
Your picture's from fucking Initial D, isn't it?
I don't know. I just fucking found some shit.
It is.
Alright, I believe you.
Yep. So, you are told that, well, the time has come. That HA's about to have some problems, and so you should probably get out of Dodge immediately before you're grabbed and thrown into a freaking meat grinder that you don't want to be in. So you have a few files that are uploaded, a couple of nav points, one of which that they tell you to give to the person at the other one, along with a call sign, which is Century. You don't really know who Century is, but it's a call sign of a pilot that apparently has something to do with that nav point.
I see.
The former nav point that is supposed to be given to the other people, not the latter nav point.
Okay.
So, yep, you have a little bit of time though to get something together, try and snag something on the way out of the door. Or, get focused or whatever you wish to do.
Yeah, read book. Read book, learn to investigate. It's 20.
So, you're off towards the nav point. In the meantime, you guys get your mechs together, you get your things, or your time concentrating on seeing things well, or collecting a friendly pilot.
Just realized I also need to get
Why
my free
is it
thing.
I cannot find this goddamn thing?
What the fuck is 2? Oh, ammo.
Is that for your specific talent?
Yeah. That's the free talent. So I get +1 or +2 of a limited weapon or system.
I really wish I had that.
No, let's roll a D2 to see whether it's +1 or +2. Everything's random around here. Dub.
So you get 2 uses of a limited system?
Yeah. And we'll throw that in the fucking breach charges.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Just bringing 7 fucking blasting charges.
You just find 2 more Mexican reaching charges and just slap them on.
I just fucking tape them to the side of the mech. I'm like, yeah, that'll be fine, I'm sure.
Don't remember what else Aladdin had, but it is good enough. Why are you here? There you go. So, yep. You guys head out to the nav point along with a small troop of people, along with, of course, Aladdin. So it's mostly his people.
Dealers knock down
Fodder.
Aladdin's
Got it.
people.
I mean, he is an ace pilot, so he has a small like squad that kind of travels around.
Imagine being an ace pilot. This is me made by Lancers.
So yeah, you guys reach the nav point, along with, of course, like a timer where the people are supposed to arrive at X time. I guess for the sake of it, we'll say 900 hours. And 900 hours comes. No one comes.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Maybe they stopped for a snack on the way here.
In the meantime, Heather, you come across a small troop of mechs that do not have coloring that is, well, friendly to your former cause. Though you do recognize them as rebel painted along with some probably mercenaries based on their coloration.
Rebels and
That being, there is no freaking coloration of like any. It's just some random hodgepodge.
No rhyme
Yeah.
or reason.
So they are at your nav point, or at least relatively close to it.
Surely I wouldn't just approach the rebels, but like, I mean, former cause, right? Am I
Yeah.
that pissed at them? I guess so.
I mean, it seems like your bosses are telling you that the new allies are the rebels.
Oh, I bet. Hello.
Hi.
Who's a suspicious character? Identify yourself.
You say, I assume that's actually you saying hi to us, not like random NPCs.
No. What do you mean? You guys are random NPCs? Trust. I presume so. Yeah.
Congrats, you are actually talking to each other.
Congratulations.
Call sides tether. I'm told by my superiors that I'm to ally with you in your cause against AJ.
We were not told who his superiors were, correct?
Nope.
Double kill.
I mean,
And
you
who might
didn't-
your
you
superiors be?
didn't hear that there was anyone coming at all.
Yeah, true.
Wow. You heard that they were coming, but you heard they were coming from off-world. They just walked over the sands, which is not exactly off-world.
Thought you were supposed to be an off-worlder.
Well, I'm here. Over the sand. I don't know.
Well, obviously.
Well, where the hell did you come from, huh?
I could have
That's a little
noticed that
suspicious,
myself.
don't you think?
So, are you in a mech, or did you just walk out like as a person?
I put tube in my neck.
Okay.
Which is a good. It's a good opportunity to go ahead and describe said mech.
Oh yeah. Funny, very lanky Blackbeard. But the at the places that he's both grabbing his weapons and on the grapples that he has, you see like shreds of plastic, which seem to be like very pretty strongly threaded nylon, just like wrapped around both the funny grapples he has and also his arms that are attached to his weapons, stuff like that. But aside from that, very tan colored Blackbeard.
Sounds suspicious.
All right.
Get him.
Oh fuck.
Comprehensible. And I just open fire. Taste the full
Thank you
power.
for showing up.
You
Now die.
bitch. I start throwing breaching charges at him.
So, yeah, you have a new pilot. Congratulations.
Well, welcome to the team. Let's go.
Much appreciated.
So, yeah. You continue to wait. Time continues to pass. Regal, do you need assistance or being reminded that you have other things to tell them?
Yeah. I'm scrolling through our DMs right now. And it's like, fuck, there's something I'm supposed to do.
Just sitting on top of
Yes,
the mech playing
you have
solitaire.
a nav point.
Oh, funny nav point. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm trying to refresh myself on who I am in terms of existence.
What in the goddamn does that mean?
Are we sure we can trust this guy? He seems like he's
No.
not all there. You know, upstairs, that is.
I'm not
It is
sure who
quite
I
apparent we
am.
cannot trust this man.
The voices in my head don't know.
Whatever, we can just put him with the rest of the fodder and, you know, draw some fire.
Yeah. You go on the front line and we live longer.
I am gonna be on the front line, but yeah.
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 So the nav point is some point in the desert, not too far away, but it is going to be a hike. As a note, you guys have Aladdin, but so he'll share. But you should also knows this because you've lived here, Vagabond. That
Mhm.
area is well known for being two things. Firstly, very very hostile as far as the xenofauna. It's kind of an area where they nest, like very very dense. So it's not exactly the safest location to travel around, mech or no. The other thing is it does have a high level of metallics in the sand, which causes all sorts of freaking chaos when it comes to scanning. Actually, one of the reasons why the bugs are still there. Because it's very hard to freaking snipe hives from orbit when you can't see them.
Oh, unfortunately, I just got
Just
artillery.
blast the entire desert, forehead.
Why didn't I think
It's
of
a
that?
little more expensive to do that, unfortunately.
Glassing
I've-
isn't great for business.
Mhm.
Unless
Especially
you're
as
in the
a
glass
reminder,
business.
the whole point of this planet is as a mining planet. Blowing up your product is not a good way to continue being a mining
Just
planet.
refining it ahead of time, not blowing it up.
Yeah, you're refining it to worthless material.
No, you're digging deeper into the
You're not
crust.
refining, you're defining.
We have turned this useful ore into slag. Yay!
You're like, "Woo!"
Or glass infused with freaking flecks of metal. Oh boy. So, yep. You share that you have that nav point, and apparently it's important to do with this contact. So they're supposed to be meeting here.
To the nav point.
To the nav point.
Does
Oh,
it
we were
strike
supposed
no
to
one as
meet
weird
here,
that
but
we are
now
about to go into a very hostile location?
Mildly.
keep your eyes up for creepy crawlies.
And
fellas.
we're being told to go to that very hostile location by someone who we met I don't know, like an hour ago.
Hmm.
Expect to be going in a friendly location?
Well, I
Hopefully
wouldn't
one
mind
that's
it.
not overtly hostile.
I see, I see. We only tolerate certain levels of hostility.
Yes. Well, fuck, got nothing better to do today.
Make mech do thumbs up.
I hate hiking.
Unfortunate.
So,
That's why I have a mech to do it for me.
What'd you say?
just it's
Which-
time to go. So the remaining forces, minus of course Aladdin, are going to stay just on the off chance that, you know, their contact is just late.
Mm-hmm.
So, and since they're all, random idiots, mostly conscripts, they probably get themselves killed anyway.
Yeah.
So you guys travel into the metallic dunes that cause chaos on scanners, which means your guys' sensors are throwing up all sorts of false flags and just having lots of bad, annoying holes that it doesn't seem like any fiddling is going to fix.
Good.
And
Is it,
eventually,
like, for reference, is this like reducing our range or just making our sensors at any range worse? Like, am I
in
at
this
half
case,
sensor range?
any combats that fall in this area that are outside are going to have the disruptive storms environmental effect, which messes with tech attacks.
Ah,
And I'm going to say smart attacks as well.
Well,
fair enough.
no skin off my ass.
Mhm. Yeah, once you're like close enough being like whatever 20 sensor range, you're close enough that the like interference isn't too bad. Like your mech systems are able to kind of overwhelm it, but your long range ones are not working as well right now.
What long
Gotcha.
range ones?
Imagine not having long range sensors.
You have comm systems at the very
No.
least.
I ripped those out to make room for the extra mines.
Rip those out for the stereo
Well,
system.
which of you actually has a decent sensor? Because
Not this guy.
otherwise, you're gonna stumble upon the
the-
encounter. Then
That was a bit. We do have normal sensors. We got 10 sensors at this point though. We don't
because
but
you're
I
a
think it still
relic.
puts me at the longest one. Still.
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm at
God.
5.
Me too, thanks.
I think I'm at 8. Question mark?
Oh, the Blackbeard, it makes sense. The Blackbeard isn't really made for the whole scanning and sensors. It's made for hacking people apart with axes.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, what the heck? I can never remember what the heck the way she goes max type is.
The Shillette.
Yeah, the Pestilent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes sense that yours are short range because you get a boost when you're in melee with enemies.
Yep.
I have no idea why the hell freaking test units is so junk.
I just put things down. Because I
Yeah.
don't think you need to scan far away to put things down.
Courage drones whine. So, yep. Then in
Why
that
can't we
case,
just
you're the
use
first one
other
that gets
people?
the scrambled SOS from. Well, initially it was going across encrypted channels. You could still tell more or less that it was an SOS, but like not the actual sender. Apparently, whoever the heck's sending the SOS has decided that that's not freaking worth their time anymore, and whoever is good enough.
Very
As
panicked, eh?
They just, they busted their basic encryption and just sent out SOS, forces under fire. Anyone in nearby area, please assist. And curious enough, it seems to be an HA SOS.
Well, this is a good situation because either A, these are deserters, which we can use, or B, they aren't deserters, and we can make sure that no one does come to help them.
And beat them the
Uh-huh.
fuck up.
Well, boys, seems like we have a party to crash. And
Indeed.
I will start heading directly towards the SOS.
Looks like
Alright.
meat's back on the menu.
Mate's back on the menu, boys. Looks like mech's back on the menu.
So, you travel through the twisting dunes and rock structures and eventually reach here. Let me see if I actually have you guys all set up right. If anyone just sees black, let me know. You shouldn't, but
I see.
do not. I see
okay,
normal.
good.
Well, I see black, on the outside.
Yeah, you should be seeing black on the outside. That's the boundaries of the map.
Oh, that's a big ass boy.
Yeah. That's a big ass scorpion.
Oh shit.
I was considering making it smaller when back to its normal version, but I changed my mind because it
Huh.
spawned as big. I don't know why.
Are these pits or?
I will explain them in a minute.
Gotcha.
I just need to add something. Thing?
I'm gonna
Did
quickly
you
turn
not?
on an oven.
There we are. All right. Da, 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 da. All right. I forgot something up there. Well, too late now. So, to quickly explain things, this is I can't remember the name of the mission. I think it's defense, something like that. I think, yeah,
Alright.
holdout is what it's called, if I'm correctly. Though this one, of course, has slight differences as the enemy forces are both inside of your objective zone and, of course, surrounding it.
Yeah, I can
And
notice
of
that
course,
might change some things.
yeah, I mean, technically the HA could be friendly, but you'd have to actually work towards that, as currently your enemy combatants. So I'm going to shorten this down to 4.
I'm back.
So you guys need to basically make it to the objective zone and either destroy or take it over, or ally with the HA forces uh, by the end of turn 4. There cannot be any bugs inside of it, or else you guys are not routed, but you're pushed out of this area. So
Gotcha.
heavily modified holdout because normally you'd have points, but because you're technically attacking this location possibly, it's weird. So to
Capture and
explain the
hold,
things around the
boys.
map,
Capture and hold.
the things in the objective zone are just standard cover, the metal, yeah, they've set up metal barricades and stone structures.
Sure.
These big, huge black size 3 ones are metal sand structures. Basically, they're big, huge pillars of sand that are especially bad for, well, smart stuff and all that. If you're inside of it, you're heavily resistant to smart weapons. However, your smart weapons are also heavily, worsened. Basically, difficulty 3 if you're shooting from or outside. Tech attacks are under the same limitation.
Okay.
These big squiggly things are just basically walls. You can't walk through them. You can't go over them unless you want to climb. And they are size 4 or height 4. These smaller ones that are just size 2
Mm-hmm.
are unknowns. They are well, stone structures with a bunch of holes around them. You can guess what they are.
Hmm.
However, of course, because your sensors aren't really working all so well, you're not getting any readings from what they are other than bad feeling.
Modern
Fair
art.
enough.
Yeah,
You
you're
get
getting
no
people
sensors except for
feelings.
monk ass.
I do get bad feelings from modern art. I don't get it.
Mine art fucking sucks.
You're
You should-
getting your human sensors of that's probably bad.
Yeah, no, there may or may not be bugs exiting those holes.
I agree.
Yeah.
This avant-garde style
These
is
things,
extremely
by the way,
outdated.
can be destroyed. If you destroy them, no more bugs can spawn out of them.
Well, it's a good thing I
shit.
brought fucking the anti structure explosives.
Yeah, and it's a good thing I took the siege ram from a Tortuga. So.
Funny.
They have 15 health. So, right. Let's go ahead. Oh, by the way, the shield generator in the middle of the zone is currently off. They are working to get it fixed. Technically, the engineer should be over here. Let's see, is helping. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, I have to add something to the engineer because the engineer has been doing things beforehand. Why did it only? Oh, right. Aladdin will take one of your guys' turns. He is allied. I will control what he does, but you guys get to determine when he goes, unless, of course, you do no longer have any turns.
Mhm.
And there we are. So, before the encounter even starts, some buggies are going to spawn regardless. And I need to remind myself which I need to add to the initiative order, because I just added all of them. Oh, I can see them regardless, but so you guys can see where in the initiative order they are. Or if they've had a turn, rather. Because it doesn't really
works.
matter where they are in the initiative order.
Yep. Initiative's fake in this game.
Yep, this is the situation. And I, of course, immediately forgot I need to add something. Right after saying I needed to add it. The engineer already has a couple turrets down, that's all. So he's had a chance to, well, they've had a chance to set up barricades, so he's had a chance to friggin' slap turrets down because it takes some freaking action. Alright. Combat begins.
May I
As
take the
usual,
lead?
you guys get first turn.
May I take the lead in Kaboom funny spawn?
Oh yeah, he's
Can you
gonna
kaboom it in one turn?
I can ram it once, deal 10, ram it again, deal 10, and I get to ram an
Ah,
extra time for
true.
free because core power.
It's
I will
legit.
say one thing I can do if I go first is begin the teleporter deployment and shield us all.
Bet, sounds good.
Mhm.
Good start.
I imagine we don't really need to have this thing dead until the end,
Mm-hmm.
because I assume that's when they're gonna be popping out more dickheads.
Yep.
Alright.
Sounds like
In that case
50.
I do that.
Alright, if you activate.
If I recall correctly, it's 4 overshield.
Yeah. I believe so. Did they change how that works?
You're gonna have to
Okay.
tell me, Theo. Because I have no idea what you can do.
Yep. Invigorate. Everyone gains 4 overshield.
Hooray.
Oh,
And then the next thing we do is deploy teleporter. Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, how fast am I now? I think I'm faster. That's right. Well, okay, so I'll put a teleporter that goes from here to here.
I'm just creating the ends, so
Sure.
there you go.
And I will teleport here to here. And then I don't need to destroy that bug hive. Let me read something. I might be able to. I will go here.
Alright. I guess technically the enemy does have 2 different turns. I should probably make them neutral. Because the HA forces are going on a different turn. They're not going to have to share, unfortunately for you guys.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm be honest. I plan spending my first turn trying to convince these guys, hey, maybe fucking we kill each other after we finish the common enemy. How about that?
Odds? Agreed.
Their guns all turn on you.
Okay.
I'm not adding, of course, the other guy. Because he's not active yet. Well, the guy behind cover here is going to go ahead and take a pot shot at you, Theo. Do you have anything from your movement or whatever?
No.
Alright, and he's just rolling flats. His gun is just gun.
Will it
It is
clink?
against your evasion, so.
That will hit.
No plink, Sag.
He ducks out of cover to plink away at you. And
Wait, do you take that much damage?
He doesn't have a very high health pool, I believe.
Yeah, but I thought he had like 20 armor.
I do.
Oh,
I took
just
4.
6 damage. He's only got 2 armor, so.
Yeah, but he also had 4 overshield, no?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm like,
Every fucking
yeah.
time.
Yeah, so like, there's no way you take more than 1 HP of damage here.
Oh, right.
The old, oh, we're putting out an SOS.
Yay.
Oh, someone arrived. Better shoot at them. Yeah.
Well, they were
Heroes.
hoping for a different, different thing.
Maybe they should have sent it across unencrypted channels.
You
Hey,
know,
guys,
and if rebels show up, then it's like, we'll shoot them.
Clearly, they don't want us here. Let's just pack up and go home and let
Well,
them get eaten by bugs.
Yet, so. As the big bug moves forward and flings its tail at the guy. Where do you have thing? Oh, right. That's why you still have that, because I fixed it and then it broke it again. The guy does not have cover from there. So, pop. As this particular mech gets skewered.
That's
That's a
Big.
lot of damage.
Eh.
Serves you right, idiot.
maybe they might be a little more willing to cooperate after one of their mechs just got fucking skewered.
Back
Too
to you.
late.
Pain, would you like to go and attempt to convince them?
Sure. I'm not sure how close I want to get to that fucking thing, but yeah, we can try.
Yeah, that thing's scary.
So we can teleport to here. Move 4.
There's a reason it's scary.
Do I have to be within sensor range to fucking try and convince them or anything? Or
No.
can I just... Okay.
If they're able to, you're able to pick up a broadcast from them
Yeah.
from longer than this, you can talk.
Gentlemen, I believe we have bigger issues than killing each other. Can we save this for after dealing with that fucking thing?
Are you targeting a particular mech, or are you just broadcasting to all of them?
I will fucking full send broadcast that one.
All right. Well, the voice that comes back, of course, you can tell that it's from the engineer. Just kind of stammers. That's fine. We'll fight with you. Men, fire on the bugs. Let them in.
Here goes, bro. No, that's fair. All right. And let's try and close this gap a little bit more. So we'll boost, and
Did you not see that there's bugs here?
no, I can see the one here.
Okay, good. Because I know that frickin' Foundry once in a while decides,
Yeah.
well, we could actually follow what you're trying to do and unveil things, but frick you, no.
You get to just ram as a bonus action, right?
Huh?
Well, you're gonna run up
Oh,
and
yeah,
ram
yeah,
this
yeah.
thing, and then you
Reaction,
get a
if I remember
second
correctly.
free ram, correct?
Yeah. Both rams are probably going to be used to kill it. Because
Okay.
15 HP, I only deal 10 to structures from ramming them.
If you know what? I have an extra action that I'm not really using anything. I'm gonna fucking throw a thermal grenade right here.
All right.
Fair play.
So they can make an agility save.
Is it for
Actually, they don't have armor, do they?
half? They do, actually.
Oh, then this actually might not kill them. So yeah, it's for half.
Okay.
Okay, no, they're dead.
No, yeah, it dies.
And
survive that.
this bad boy takes 10 AP energy damage.
Okay. Yep, it is holding, but
And I'm
is
down,
certainly damaged.
One of my free breaches. And then that's my turn. I would have shot him, but I don't really want to use loading weapons
Indeed.
until I'm using a bunch of them at once.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
All right. The engineer is going to go ahead. He's going to continue to tinker with that shield thing. And it does seem to start to power on. Basically, at the beginning of round 2, that mech will be active. And then his turrets are just going to do turret things. Unfortunately, he didn't tell them not to shoot you guys, because turrets are dumb. So they do still have to target the nearest. Well, nah, he could shut them off. Yeah, you guys are, unfortunately, you're closer. You're close enough that it can target that one. Oh, and they can both target this guy. Wait, that was... Frickin' heck! Yeah, no, so this turret just aims at you, but apparently has been told not to fire.
Alright.
This one has an option. All targets are equally distant. The turret has choice paralysis.
Hit him with a D3, John.
Nah, it's a D2. If it targeted you, it wouldn't fire, so.
Well, that would be pretty funny if it spun around and it pointed at him and just said, nah.
What is it? I think it's a +1 for their turrets. Yeah. Nope. Fires away, but no connection.
Tragedy.
Alright. Now debugs get to move. Let's go ahead and have this one up here move first. And it is gonna sprint in your guys' direction. Do these things?
Hey, cut that out.
They do have Swift. Okay, so this thing is able to move next to you and not have to spend an action.
What you fucking do? I just got this thing.
Ooh.
You son of a bitch!
Tear some armor plating off.
It does a singular damage through the overshield. You fuck. Oh, you'll pay for that one.
Yeah. Bust your overshield and tears a like tiny bit of armor plating off.
It gets fucking 5 guns pointed at it.
All right. Are we gonna see Tether Vagabond, or are you guys allowing Aladdin to go?
Vagabond, do you have any incentive to go right now?
You can go.
Bet. I'll go.
All right.
Bet.
Tether activates.
Oink. Teleport.
Mm-hmm.
Run over here. I have to boost to get in range. Yeah, it happens. What can you do? Oh,
I mean,
and
get the Nelson Ramjet, but you know.
yeah.
God, the Nelson Ramjet's so fucking sick.
Too far away. What do you mean?
Ramjet plus skirmish, you just fucking vector around the enemies at high speed.
Yep. They're going to attempt to punch it.
Yeah, just to ram it down.
Yep. It gets rammed down.
You okay? I move 6 to get here. Can I not move through it? Yeah, I can.
Yeah. I guess technically it's. I don't
Rubble.
want it to be purple. Whatever. I'll just make it. I'll change the color.
Okay.
It's just. Yeah. If you're immune to difficult terrain, then it doesn't matter. But
I do not believe I am.
yeah, because it still exists. It's just kind of
Yeah.
a bunch of rubble now.
So I can move forward that one
But no
direction.
more ants are going to spawn in.
It
You
is what
have a
it is.
ranged weapon on that?
No.
Imagine not having ranged weapons.
Oh, you have the bristle. You have the bristle crowns. They're ranged weapons, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only technically.
I was measuring to see if I could grapple it from here. I can't. I was
Don't
pretty
worry.
certain.
Well, it'll come to you in a minute.
Yeah.
As
Your Blackbeard
first,
does
one of the
probably should do
Mars class assault mechs needs to go. I think this guy does not really want to go ahead and look at that, so he's just going to move over here so he can take a shot at the nearest bug instead.
Understandable.
It dies.
Yep. Reliable's a bitch.
Reliable heavy
Reliable
assault
is a
rifles are good.
bitch.
Alright.
Imagine not having reliable revolvers, which doesn't matter in this case because they have armor.
Yeah, that's sad. So the last remaining skitterer with a turn is going to go, and it is going to charge in your direction.
When it gets in range, can I funny overwatch it and just smack it? With my heavy weapon.
When it moves out of your overwatch.
Is it when it moves out of?
It has-
Yeah.
No, it's when it
starts-
starts its movement in.
When it
yeah.
starts your movement in. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, you can't,
Unless you
can't
have
smack people
Vanguard.
unless you have, a special,
Yeah.
special trait.
Oh,
It attempts to
Tier
chew
3
on you.
Vanguard kind of
yeah,
sick
it
though.
hits exactly. This game
Alright.
sucks. So. Minus 1
Don't
HP.
worry, it won't survive being in melee for you longer than that one attack.
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard.
It is gonna get freaking wrecked after that.
Yeah.
Alright, Vagabond. You going or are you giving it to Aladdin?
Going.
Alright, Vagabond activates.
Okay, I'll teleport me here. I'll boost and move up to here. And then I will ram the bug with 1 accuracy because I boosted.
Alright, go ahead.
Shoulder checked the fucking ant.
Bang!
Oh my god, he shoulder checked the
And I'll
ant.
use my
This is
ability
more
to
like a
roll
drop elf.
1d6.
Fucking
Oh.
drop kick.
Yeah, it dies. Crunch.
Good. That is my turn.
Now's when you help me when I'm not playing the artillery mech. I can move around. You son of a bitch. I appreciate it though.
Unfortunately, your allies are out of actions, so now it just immediately goes back to the bugs. But at this point, only have their biggest boy. Still just out of reach.
Oh my god.
Stay out of range, please.
This thing is like, even though it's big, it's nippy as hell. And watch as it does this.
How many
It
spaces was
mirages. It was fast enough. This thing has 7 move.
that? I was just I wanted to know how fast it could move, just so I.
You know, maintain a distance away from him.
Doesn't really care. Nah, actually, it does care. You shot its hive.
I didn't
So
shoot its hive, I threw a grenade at its hive, there's a difference.
The bug doesn't care.
No, this is
Something
fair.
left your
It's
person.
purely academic.
Bang.
Fucking bang indeed.
And it is AP. Which
Yes,
don't
I
think
noticed.
matters for you.
Oof, ouch, owie.
Oh no, you
Does
have,
not
you have 1
structure
armor
me.
now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had 1 armor before. Just
Yeah.
1 armor is not a lot.
And now that it's next to that cover, it's also now invisible. One.
Oh, I fucking hate this thing already.
Actually, you guys are out of sensor range too, so. It does goofy things.
Is this hardcover?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get in that bitch soon.
All right. And then Aladdin is literally the only mech that hasn't taken a turn.
Yeah, sorry, Aladdin, you're gonna be bottom of the list a lot. I have a
Are
feeling.
you allowing him to use your teleporters?
Yeah.
I'll be him if he didn't.
No, you gotta walk, idiot.
All right. We can get there regardless. And I don't think his... no, he has no more targets because the thing's invisible and he can't see it because of sensor range. Actually, does the sensor range extend that far? It does.
Yo, Aladdin got the fucking base sensor range.
It's not quite that far, but he's able... I always forget Strider's sensor range is 20, so... He's nippy. Or sensors go. Snipers are funny.
Sniper and spotter all in one.
Yeah. I mean, they're lone operators, so that's kind of the idea. But unfortunately, he's not able to get within range. So, the round ends. You guys still don't quite know where it is.
Did he boost?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why he's further away from the teleport.
I'll do
He
it.
just boosted in, yeah, he kind of boosted over to be in the middle of you guys.
Mhm.
So, new mech comes online.
Oh, Mr. Shield.
I need to add it to the friendly thing, though, because it's not friendly. Not hostile to you guys anymore. There we are. And then more ants.
Fucking ants!
And more ants burrow out of their homes. Come and try and chew on you. Unfortunately for you guys, you don't get any reinforcements as far as the HA forces go.
You can't fucking win them all, can you?
All right, who is up first?
I want to get in cover, please, because that motherfucker hurt, and I would like to not get structured on like the
Agreeable.
second round of combat again.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right, so you're giving it to Living Dead?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking take this one.
Yep, Living Dead activates.
Hop in cover. I was really in range, which is unfortunate. So I am actually just going to fucking stabilize. I'm also going to pop outside of the mech and give myself a little bit of overshield. That's my turn though.
Centurion takes over.
That bitch fucking hurt like shit.
Yeah. It's a nasty thing. And what do they want to do? I guess we'll go ahead and have the one that fired the first round to go ahead and activate. It is going to move into cover against the big thing, which I think it can actually see. Nah, it's out of range, but I think the engineer can. Yeah, the engineer's got enough sense of range. So it knows where it is, basically. And he is going to go ahead and attempt to remove your problem. And he does so because he doesn't need to bother rolling.
Hero.
Frickin' heck, reliable 2 is a heck of a thing against one armor guys.
Bible kind of sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opens up the path for you to smash another nest if you are so inclined. And the big daddy of Scorps is going to go ahead and take another turn.
That's man, I wasn't even the one who got to destroy it. I just got fucked up.
It's just making decisions based on who has been wrecking his stuff.
Hey, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I swear,
no.
it wasn't me. It wasn't me, guys. It
It was
wasn't
me,
me.
I swear. Come get me, you big ass bitch.
Yeah, no, they don't have sense of range, so it doesn't know that you're the one that broke it because you're behind a big wall. I guess it can take a shot at you, but it'd be shooting into soft cover. It doesn't care. Soft cover, freaking heck.
Please miss, please miss, please miss.
Thing. Are you not actually going to roll? There it is. Soft cover. Well, you luck out. Misses.
Thank you.
God, that bitch is so fucking scary.
Gotta grab him and start wrestling.
I wish that was a mech weapon so I could steal it after the fight.
There's a good reason it's not a mech weapon.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you do see it flash for a moment as it moves, well, from where it was to where into the field. That's all from it, though. So, back to you guys.
Anyone feel inclined to go?
Yeah, but I already have.
Go again.
That feeling in Lancer is so bad.
I
I'd
can
love to
go.
do
Just
things
really
in my
need to
current
not get structured.
circumstances. I can't, however, because I've already moved.
Yep.
It looks like Tether has a plan.
Yeah, I have a plan.
You can go.
It's just
You go.
all right. Let me just double check. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Move boost down here. Ram.
Ram Ranch? Goddamn.
You do still have to hit the target, I hate to tell you.
Yeah.
But it is not hard to hit. It's evasion 8, so...
How come you get to ram twice?
Core power.
By core power, do you mean core bonus?
Core bonus. That one. Yeah.
Because those are
confused
two
them.
very different things.
They are very different
It's
things,
the,
and I confuse often.
The
core power
Titano Weave, I believe?
Blackbeard is not.
Nah.
Oh.
Oh shit! Just roll the same thing
Oh no,
twice.
the
again.
yeah. I'm confusing it with the other one that the
Briareus frame?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Titanomachy Mesh, not Weave.
Mhm. Yeah. My brain is confusing it with what the Blackbeard gets. It's I'm
The
bigger
Omni
than
Grapple
you.
system?
Nah, the I'm bigger than you system.
Ah, yeah.
Synthetic muscle netting.
Synthetic muscle netting, yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Yep. That hive again is destroyed as you run it over.
Oh yeah.
Dub.
However, the one bug that did wriggle out of it this turn does not die.
It will die soon. I have a funny threat 2, reliable 3 weapon that it will fucking deal with as soon as it moves towards me.
That's not ideal for him.
Mhm.
No, he's not gonna have a good time with it.
Alright. Oh. Don't know why the heck he didn't get the reveal thing. However, it is not that one that's going to move first. Oh, wait, the engineer has to go first. You have allies. The engineer's
shit.
turrets are going to do their thing. Actually, he knows where the bug is. Does he want to have a turret fire at that? It is actually the closest enemy target, so. I think this poor turret is out of range of everything, though. Yeah.
Seems
Well,
fine.
sucks to be you, turret.
Yeah.
Right, I need to do high or low first. Say high. Alright, don't need to bother rolling the attack. Turret blats at sand. Oh boy. However, he is going to move this way. Staying near that turret now that the shield is online. Well, the shield back anyway.
Yep.
Alright. I guess he could fire too, right? Yeah, because this thing doesn't do anything special.
Hey, don't hover over that.
What's wrong with hovering over that?
I'll
Now
go
you
ahead and take
can.
a shot at that guy up there. That is going to deal enough to kill him.
What if we hovered our cursors over the same area? Uh, just kidding. Unless.
Unless, what if we pinged the same area and it looked like a cool spinny thing?
We'll never know.
There.
Get into the area. Choose one of your allies down.
That's just less work for us later.
Well, it's gonna make convincing them to surrender after this is over a lot easier, if nothing else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll use its movement to get closer to that thing. Alright. Who is next?
I can go. Theo?
I mean, if
I'm
Theo were to go,
I'm
you could.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
Oh, if Theo were to go, he could refresh overshield on 2 people, right?
I still have full
Yeah.
overshields.
Yeah, 2 being himself and Paeden.
Oh.
Got half what he'll give me.
Honestly, I could overshield all the NPCs too, I think.
That
Yeah.
could be good.
That could be useful.
Because, I mean, there's only one grunt left, so
Make our
fucking...
fodder last a little longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you reach the shield bot in the through the engineer?
Range 3?
Yeah. Oh, I think
Seems
the
good.
one limiting factor actually becomes going from here to here because that's range 4.
Well, I just wouldn't like you're fully
Oh, yeah,
shielded,
Right.
right?
he's
I don't,
already.
I don't
He's
need it.
already. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I'll
So you just
I'll
walk
just
up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
Just do bang, 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 bang.
yeah.
So I guess there's an argument for that.
You also hit yourself if you need to. I don't know if you do.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
I do.
Oh, yeah, true. You did just get fucking hit by that one for a ton.
Well,
But, yeah.
felt like a ton until
Well, yeah,
it
it's
didn't.
a ton to him. It's not a
Yeah.
ton to us.
Well, you see,
Knocked all
as
your
far as I'm
overshield off.
concerned,
That's it.
his health didn't change, so he's fine.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
I
Take it.
bet.
Yeah,
Take it and
ribbit.
go.
50 takes it.
Alright. I'm gonna move boost. Is there a good way to do this? If I do it myself, him,
Then
him,
turret, then grunt,
him,
then engineer.
him.
Yeah, there's a good way to do it.
Alright.
Rather tragically, there is no going through any enemies, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, hit me with it as well, so I can have 4 over shield.
I mean, he hit you with it, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean
Oh,
hit
yeah,
me
yeah,
outside
yeah.
of my mech as well.
Oh.
Okay. Sure. Congrats, you've been...
Overshielded.
It doesn't
Yeah.
mean much, but it's funny to me, so it means everything.
I mean, unless the Scorpion just says, "Fuck this pilot right here."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, even then it doesn't matter because I have a shield that just blocks literally any incoming damage for the first one.
Ah.
And I get shoved back inside my mech and go, oh my fucking...
Yeah, that's fair.
What the fuck just happened?
Shield system is going to boot up.
Hello, Mr. Shield.
That is, however, all he's going to do. Because it does take his whole turn. I think it's a range 3. Yeah, burst 3. But at least all the things that are inside of that shield are now much, much harder to shoot at and can't be crit.
Yeah.
I might want to get inside that shield.
Yeah, I was gonna say both of Vagabond's cover
stay
spots
my
were
turn.
taken.
See the enemy a turn. Give him one last. And when they get to actually be good. Or does it want to target? It could just freaking blast the shield, but
Getting fortunate.
I don't think it can actually kill it outright. Nah.
Fucking throw another one on me, bitch ass. I'm gonna kill another one of your nests.
Hmm. Yeah, why not? Don't target you.
And now I get structured.
It rolls anything like last time. Does hit you though.
Ow. Didn't get structured though.
I'm gonna grab a pizza real quick. Be right back.
I've got a large health pool to play around with because fucking IPSN.
Mm-hmm.
We like IPSM.
I don't think it's actually gonna move though. Otherwise.
Actually, I could brace that.
Not a terrible idea, to be honest.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to brace that.
All right.
So that brings it down to 8 damage. So I actually only take 4 damage, effectively.
Wow.
So 19 HP. 4 damage past the overshield is what I meant.
Well, you have... Oh, yeah, because 8 beat. Never mind.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
My brain's remembering the armor and have to be reminded that it didn't matter.
Yeah. As much as I would love to count my armor,
Yeah.
can't win them all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or can you?
Right. So... well,
It's funny, it's good or die.
Vagabond or Aladdin, and then that dies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we still have people that need to go.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go.
All
I'll
right.
just run up in here. Okay, so yeah, I'll boost up to here. And then I'll give it a ram. with one
Alright.
accuracy. Oh,
Yep, that's connection. Alright, still up.
and that
On
is
plan.
my turn. And I want to move this way. Probably not. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. This getter dies.
Oh yeah.
It can't do anything but
could
move
this
towards you.
happen
It has
to
no
me?
options. So,
Yeah. Welcome back.
and then Aladdin is going to attempt to get within range so it can at least see him. Oh, he can't actually already. But doesn't even have to move.
At this point, you pretty much just have to keep that out of the zone for the next, what, 2 rounds? Should be
Something
super
like
hard.
that.
More or
All right,
less.
It's
all
the-
you, Showbot.
The bigger issue is minimizing how fucked we get in the process.
So he's going to go ahead and take a shot at it. Say hi. Nope. Shot goes wide. Why is it that his rifle does not have the freaking ordnance tag I know it's supposed to have? Oh, that's alright. He will. Yeah, actually. Gonna shift over this way. His other action and standard move. Alright. Thing? Where'd you go? Oh, right. That's where it went. I changed my mind and then deleted it. So it didn't exist anymore.
That's not great.
Right. As before, more enemies show up. Because they only have so many places to spawn from. They kind of have to spawn from the same location.
That's not ideal. I was hoping less would spawn.
Oh, can I do that? Wait, let me read some things.
And in addition to those, crawling out of one of the hives that you've already smashed
Oh, what
is
the
another
fuck?
big boy.
Oh.
Who comes up and roars a challenge at the other thing on the other side.
Oh,
I mean,
you
is
gotta
this a
watch.
kaiju fight
Yeah,
that we're in the middle
as
of?
fuck to watch this kaiju fight happen.
God, now you have to pay money for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good thing they won't attack you on the way past.
Oh no, they definitely will.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, normally you have to pay money.
Oh yeah, there is a skitterer just in the zone that hasn't died yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just
Uh,
vibing.
So I was thinking there's this funny thing I could
He's
do,
just owning the zone at the moment.
or I could move boost to there, and then grapple him, and then ram him, and then he would die from 2 AP. But now,
God damn.
but now, funny, I can do that to this one and get near the nest. So that's the
So,
new plan.
who is first?
Anyone want to go?
I'd like to be able to take reactions again, ideally, but
I mean, my plan is not one of urgency, so.
I'd also kind of like to get into the zone. Auto zone. It's a stupid joke.
As a note, Theo, you are outside the zone at the moment.
I don't have anything super important I would do other than get out of the way of the big monster.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there's much getting out of the way of this.
I had a really funny idea, and then I thought, yeah, this is not gonna work, but it would be if it did. In that, imagine you gave the monster a teleporter that it could use. It wouldn't use it, but
Yeah,
it
unfortunately,
conveniently
the
gets you out of
monsters
the
are
way of
not
it.
smart enough to use your teleporters. Even if you gave them access.
Want to be over here?
Who is
I could
first?
make it difficult terrain so that it's harder for it to get out of the zone.
Well, that's just more turns for it to Wait, are we talking in reference to the big guy that below?
Yeah.
I mean, if you slow him down, that means the longer he's in range to hit us, and since we're in his way, he'll hit us for more time.
No, I wasn't saying it was a good idea. I was just saying it's an option.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I mean, he's still hostile. If he's in the zone by the time turn 4 ends, then you guys still lose.
Yeah.
Does this area count as in the zone?
These two are. This one
These
is
two
not.
are. These
Yeah.
two aren't.
Mhm.
I have an idea, but it's predicated entirely on
For the most part, you have
where
to
he
be
moves.
within these pieces of cover. I'm just including next to these pieces of cover, as in on the inside a part of them. Like
Mhm.
these 3 tiles are inside, in my opinion.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then like these 3 are inside if you for that cover.
Yep.
That makes
Because
sense.
Start.
With the exception of the
placing-
one up here, because this one's kind of out. So the ones around this are also.
I
Gotcha.
do have
I should
webjaw
push in another-
snares, which
should push another one
immobilizes.
out.
So I could throw one here, and as long as he hits this square before he hits this one, then he's immobilized.
Mm-hmm.
But if he like moves through it like up this way, then he'll just be immobilized in the zone, which is not helpful.
I mean, is there anything stopping you from moving a little bit towards it, placing the snare and then
Brace.
using? Oh, brace. Yeah,
Brace is stopping me.
that definitely does stop you.
Mhm. So you have to place it near where you are.
Wait,
How
wait,
much is the range for that? Is it a standard
Adjacent.
deployable? Yeah. So
I mean,
I could
the way
run up. Oh, go
uh,
ahead.
Theo places a block where he can't walk, so that it has to walk into the web just snare. Mob gun.
Well, like place a block here.
Yeah, so that it will have to walk through the web just snare.
Oh, does it not? It doesn't give. Okay, no, you can expand it. So there is like a whole load of stuff I can do. I could be placing like a shitload of hard cover in the way. Somehow I feel like that thing doesn't get stopped by hard cover though. I feel like it just eats it.
Yeah, it either eats it or just walks over it. Yeah.
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 I mean, we
It
fought
can
them
walk.
before.
It can walk over hardcover that is smaller than it.
Yeah.
Size 2 hardcover will slow it down though, because
Size
it has to
what?
crawl over it. It's smaller than it. It is size 2. So
It's-
size 1
so
hardcover will not slow it down at all.
I
It'll just crawl over
could, I could use my deploy thing that increases the size of things you place and make it size 2.
As a reminder, this thing also has burrow.
I mean, I could literally just try
I
and
mean,
piss it
I
off by
can't do
shooting it with a
anything
big
about that
gun.
one.
I'm just reminding you that
Yeah.
it does have that ability.
But there's another one, the sculpt and tomb. That one
Mhm.
is an option.
I mean, I have
That-
a large gun that does 3d6 damage. I could literally just shoot it to try and piss it off, so it will try to kill me rather than get into the zone.
I mean, that's a tactic.
Seems reasonable.
It's a tactic.
I don't know if it's a reasonable tactic, but it's a tactic.
I
There's
mean,
also the like
It's a
I'd
reasonable
love to see
tactic.
these things gone so we stop having this.
Oh yeah, no, that's my tech. I'm just gonna do that on my turn.
Okay.
You only have to bear with them for one more turn.
yeah.
Of course, if they crawl into your zone and wreck you and stand there at the end of turn
Mhm.
4, they will be a problem.
Do these things have armor?
Yes,
Yep.
they have 1 armor.
Singular one.
What
Yep.
armor?
They also only have a singular hit point, so
Okay.
If you
you
can
hit them
do
with
2,
2
they will die.
damage and they die.
I do have
Yep.
a mortar.
That works.
However, it's inactive.
As a note, by the way, shooting the one here, the shield does care about that one. It will block your mortar because it doesn't. The shield generator doesn't care about friendly or enemy targets. It's everything in the area.
Mhm.
So, unfortunately, energy shields don't care about your friends. They just care about what's inside them.
Which
So
ideally is only your friends.
What do you guys
Ideally.
want me to do?
However, you could target these 2.
God, bracing last turn was such a fucking mistake.
You mortared over here. That
I was wondering why you were doing it.
Well, it's a
was
fucking,
good.
it's a ton of damage, and I just never brace. So I was like, you know what, this might be a good time to brace because I just took a bunch of damage. I wasn't expecting Big Boy to spawn in behind me.
Yeah, and
Eh.
surely, like, 7 HP of damage is worth bracing for, right? It's like a lot of HP.
Yeah, like in terms of times to brace, a large single target hit that's AP seems like a time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think a mortar like here would be useful because
Yeah, I mean, if it hits him,
ideally
it kills
take
him.
these out, do a little bit of damage to the thing as well.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Okay.
is it 50 going then?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Alright.
Alright. 50 activates.
50 activates. 50's gonna try and shoot a mortar there.
Alright. Go ahead and roll attacks on all 3.
58's to figure out 58's 2 things open and they don't quite match up. There we go. There you are. So if you have anything else that you could do?
I mean, Paeden probably wants his overshield back, but I don't know if that's something you want to do.
I'm gonna just say, I guess counterclockwise in this case, 2 bugs and then the hive itself. Just because the bugs are the things that actually matter in this case. Well, unfortunately, you miss both of the bugs. You do nail the hive. Unfortunately, the hive having 15 health doesn't really care yet.
And then
It's working on caring. Got about that much care left.
I'm gonna deploy a size 3 cargo walker.
Oh, size 3 cargo walker directly
All
in the
right,
way
let
of
me
this
go
guy.
get the cargo walker.
All reliable.
Right here.
Mom, get the cargo walker.
Where the hell did I
I'll
put the
get
damn
on it.
cargo walker? Where did
Actually, do I want
I
size 3 or do I want size 2? Size 3 wouldn't be able to fit in here, right?
No, but a
Okay,
size 3 will block this guy a lot better.
Okay.
And if he gets into here, we're gonna have some real trouble removing him, I think.
So, what size is it?
Size 3.
Alright. At some point I should probably get an actual token for it, but for now.
If a big boy gets in, I can like try to grapple them and drag them out.
Alright, where is it being deployed, Theo? Here?
So actually, I'm gonna I'll move 2 spaces and then I'll deploy it so it's like kind of covering that
Flush
area.
with that, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so Paeden, I can remove him relatively easily. I can knock him back a fair number of spaces.
That's good.
You know
But
what I'm gonna do?
we're also, we need to get rid of this bitch.
Yeah. But like, we have a turn for that, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the end of round 4, so.
True.
You guys still have rounds to deal with things.
Oh, fight
It's the
me.
end of my turn.
Alright. I think that, remaining grunt is going to assist in the shooting of the big thing.
No, shoot it the fucking thing in the zone, dude.
Unfortunately, he's a grunt. He's not thinking. He misses. No.
Really?
It just deals a reliable damage.
Thing's got more than 9 evasion. That's kind of surprising.
Right? Monstrosities are very, very nippy. They just have freaking nothing for anything else. Actually, even have a decent E defense, which makes no sense because they're freaking monstrosities and you can't use tech attacks against them.
Yeah. Well, it's for like, fucking
Our weapons.
smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally, if they don't have like any systems though, it's usually just like flat 8 E defense.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. Oh.
Yeah. They're just 10 for some reason. Weird. And I think it is going to be the big boy who's going to come in. And something just pissed him off.
I wonder who.
Time to go smash it.
Goodbye, Grunt. We hardly knew ye.
Well, he might miss. Might. He does.
Oh my
Grunt
god.
Lucks out.
Grunt, you
By
son of a
one, no
bitch.
less.
So that Grunt's
Grunt
pissing his pants right
throws
now, right?
himself to the ground as the claw
He-
just comes in and nearly takes his mech in half. Lucks the hell out. All right, that's that. So.
I can't believe he got away with that.
All right. Who is next?
I can do funny things.
Yeah, sure. I got nothing.
All right, Tether. Remember, you can move through these zones as well. They only matter if you're trying to fire smart weapons.
Yeah.
Or having smart weapons fired at you.
I'm going to try to grapple the thing in front of me, the Hurricane Skitterer. Where is grit roll? Somewhere here it is.
Yeah, I think it's in the next stats.
This game sucks.
You
There's
rolled
the
a
rolls we know
22
and love.
for every other attack. It's lucky for one.
I was from here, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, because I've moved 10, so I can move 2 more. I hate it here.
You'll be able to get within melee range regardless.
Yeah.
I just don't remember exactly. So, I believe you still have an action.
Yeah. Surely this. Why did I do that? Oh, I know why I did that. Because it gets me extra
You
movement
remember you have
points.
weapons, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you just stabbed this guy and killed him, this guy would die due to the reaction.
Yeah. You see, the thing is, I don't know. Because if I get him, then I can grapple him. And it's like, yeah.
Wait, what are you trying to
You
do?
could grab him, but you could just kill him in one swing as well.
Yeah, this is true.
And the one standing in front of you is going to be mad that you attempted to kill him not once but twice. And attempt to
Well,
chew on you in response.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And it is successfully able to chew on you.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, I guess.
My
Yeah.
man, when you fucking suck, bro.
Yeah, understandable. There's max stats. And go down to. Oh,
Oh, right. But I feel like I forgot one. Yeah, the NPCs didn't get a. Oh, nice! You got your defense net back. Congratulations. I think he's gonna attempt to shoot the skitter in his face,
Yes.
as he'd rather not get chewed on, and he misses. He's firing a laser. He can't move, so. All right. Now that reality has been corrected, Vagabond, Living Dead, or do you want to hand it to the NPC?
Yeah, I could go and just try to destroy this thing here. Or wait, so what? They explode with acid or something and deal AoE damage when they die?
No.
Is that a thing?
No.
Oh wait, no, yeah. Before you were just saying like you could Rigo could kill both of these because it gets a reaction when he attacks, right?
Yeah.
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 The enemies don't blow each other and
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
themselves.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I went, all I would do is spend my whole turn destroying this thing, and then I'd be able to like move. If you can do something more useful, then
Well, I mean, yeah, Living Dead is getting over being braced, so.
You're like good at
Still?
the time.
still, shit.
I haven't gone yet.
Yeah, the round hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I mean, well,
That was discussed at the beginning.
wasn't your Braves turn the last turn on round 2?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah, this
but
is round
the
3.
town- yeah.
I haven't gone yet in round 3.
Yeah, I mean, if you go now, then you're not getting over being Braves. You have your full actions, right? Is what I'm saying.
Well, no,
No, I am
he
getting over
went,
being braced.
Yeah, he
No, he
went
just
last
braced
turn
last
first,
round,
and
so.
then braced after his turn.
Oh,
Mhm. Yeah, because brace is a reaction, so it happens off your turn.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well then, I can go. I can go.
Sure. I'm not gonna be fucking doing much.
Okay. Let's do it. Attempt to make an
Alright.
improvised attack on the
Hive.
thingy, the hive.
Well, that's disappointing. You do not connect with the hive solidly enough to really damage it.
Well, that's good. Should I just stay
It's a
here? Or should I,
freaking
like...
rock. You can't miss a rock.
We missed a rock, Mitchell.
Yep. Well, the game has determined that you missed a rock. I'm going to say you didn't hit the rock hard enough.
Hit at a bad angle. The force wasn't properly
Okay, well,
applied.
now that it's like
Yeah.
already the end, like almost the end of round 3, I think I should just move here and get in the way, and then try to block something.
Yeah, I
Just
think that's
forget
probably
about
gonna
destroying
do
this
it.
hive anymore.
Well, I have a way I could destroy both the hives at the beginning of the next round. That being, I fucking fling a hand grenade and call an artillery, but the problem is, that won't really matter at the beginning of next round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here. Let's see. Move 1 here, and then 5 here to get in their way. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Well, seeing as you've decided to just stand out in the open. Actually, no. What am I talking about? You're standing out in the open, but there's a freaking target that's been destroying hives who's standing
Hey,
out in the open.
he just tried to punch one of the hives too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but he hasn't
tried to
been
punch a
successful.
hive.
You have 2 hives under your belt.
You have soft cover because you're in melee, yeah?
Not a. I don't think so. No.
You don't have that?
Really? You don't have combined arms?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Wow, I'm surprised. All
There were
right,
a lot
then
of things I wanted.
it does not have to deal with your soft cover then. And I'm guessing that is going to nail you. But I might be surprised.
Yes, it will. I will try to deflect it, because I believe I did hit something with sword from Blade Master die. So, fuck it, just once.
It's an
Oh
easy game.
shit, it's an easy game.
Eh?
So I get resistance, so it does 7. Or 8, sorry.
Yep.
I took in the armor, but it's AP. Alright.
So it hits you with the spine, but thankfully you're only... It hits a non-essential piece.
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, non-essential is the half of the mech that it freaking nearly took off. Rather than the
Agreed.
core. Alright. I mean, do you want to right, I keep forgetting. The engineer should go. The engineer is going to do his job, place another turret down. That's not a turret, that's another
That's another engineer.
Okay, I spawned myself!
Get him! Be free!
Right. I think the engineer's mark is a quick. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and activate his engineer's mark to allow the turrets to fire where they want them to fire.
I think the way he fires, kill that, and then destroy
Yeah,
him,
that's-
right?
That's the plan. The engineer's trying to be helpful.
I don't think you need engineer's mark for that, actually. I think you do.
And I believe... Well, he's dealing just straight damage, so... Pop! And then against the other 2. Well, it hammers into this one. Deal at least some damage. Does it care? Yeah, I guess it cares. It is going to dig in with its front claws to not take as much damage from that shot. However, it is slowed. In some ways, NPC version of bracing.
Well, except it's better because you're only slowed.
I actually don't know if NPCs can brace. I'd have to look.
I don't think they can.
though. I don't think that's one of the abilities they can do. All right. And that's the engineer.
No, it's me and Aladdin.
Yep. Do you want
Alright.
to give your turn to Aladdin and then go? Or do you want to take your turn first?
You know what? Sure, Aladdin can take it.
All right. I think Aladdin is going to go ahead and attempt to deal some damage on that thing as well.
Like, good choice.
And he freaking nails it.
Goddamn.
Not able to kill it, but definitely knock a whole bunch more hit points off.
I mean, I imagine it looks very damaged after that.
Definitely does. Didn't quite take its head off, but the near thing. One more shot and it's gone.
Bolt thrower. But first, we gotta
okay.
see what the enemy does.
Yeah, NPCs get to go first.
Yeah.
So, Skitterers are going to move.
Really? They're not gonna go for him?
I didn't say both of them are not going to go for him. The insects are going after the shiny thing, which in this case is the shield generator.
Mm-hmm.
The other one does have to move into him. However, the shield generator is going to get a little chewed on. Yeah, because its freaking evasion is not that good. However, it's still operational.
And it was
Alright.
overshielded.
Yeah.
My turn now, I believe.
Actually, it doesn't take any real damage. Yes.
Easy. All right. I will attempt to bolt thrower, big man.
All right. Go ahead.
I don't have any action or anything.
Yep, it doesn't give
A
anything.
fucking 9.
That's
Wonderful.
very sad. That would have killed it, but
Yeah.
Bolt goes.
Well, I've also
spinning
just
off.
blown my my one high damage shot.
Mm-hmm.
It is reliable too, although I doubt that matters over much.
Yeah, it deals the damage to it, but doesn't
That's
kill it.
good.
Unfortunately, it's not quite that low.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go ahead and get the freaking one that gets hacked apart by a sword, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, last Skitterer over here is going to move and attempt to chew on you, Mr. Pestilent.
That hits.
Definitely going to get a big chew off. And now the question is, where the hell does the Scorp want to fire? Target rich environment.
Fire the thing that yelled a challenge at it.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go.
It is what it is. Because it all means certain.
Attempt to squish the thing that's trying to kill its things.
That's fucked up. That the thing that I didn't challenge it at all, but I'm getting shot.
Yeah, unfortunately, an more intelligent enemy there.
Yeah, I go down to
You have
that
squished
number.
more hives than the others have squished. So
Yeah,
you win the pissed off mother award.
Yeah, but think of how many hives this guy squished underground.
I'll get around to that.
Ah, fuck, I forgot to give myself more. Is it fine if I give myself more overshield from being outside of the mech? Because fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is it better than Theo's, or
I don't
had
have any
the old one
overshield
knocked
right
off?
now.
yeah. Theo's got knocked off.
I just forgot to say it earlier.
Mm. All right. Beginning of round 4. And you know what time it is. More bugs. Thankfully, this time there's only a couple. Since the other 2 hives are destroyed, so they can't spawn any. There's a semi-consistent amount of bugs.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
All right. Who is up first? And as a reminder, if there are any bugs in the zone at the end of this round, you guys are chased off.
Yep.
Yep.
I, I think
I
it'd be
think I
good.
should probably be going last this round because I just get a fuck ton of attacks.
Uh-huh.
And as
Ox,
a
flank.
reminder, the stupid bugs are going to attempt to attack the shield generator.
Yeah.
So,
I think it'd be good if Rigo went first and used his sword to kill these two instantly before they can split up.
That would
Yep.
be pretty ideal.
Yup.
all right.
Alright.
Tabby taken first.
Sure.
All right. Go ahead. Lap the
Okay.
bugs.
Without the books. I do want to roll to actually see if I hit with one of them, because backswing cut makes it so I kill the other one for free if I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would definitely go with that.
Yep. Nope.
You suck.
Just a straight miss. So you do squish
Yeah.
one of them though.
A little bit of an impaired tech.
Are you
I'm just
hitting
gonna
left or right?
left. I'll just hit the right with the other weapon that's also reliable and deals 2, so
Yep, hitting it with the axe.
yeah.
So, yep, they both go squish.
Mm-hmm. And I don't see it necessary to overcharge to kill the last one, so I'm just gonna like,
Would probably move into cover, however.
Yeah, if you
yeah,
can get into cover,
just
yeah,
that's
ideally
5,
in the
but
zone.
in the way, so like 6 overall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, let's go ahead and have the, actually, no, let's have the assault mech go first.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be.
He's
Well,
in a bad
actually,
spot.
he might kill this thing.
So he is going to go ahead and start with his assault rifle, which of course he's firing it in melee, so he's having some issues. Oh, he misses.
Yeah, he
But
does
once
damage.
again, it does deal a damage to it. And because he's in melee, and he actually has another attack, gonna go ahead
Fucking
and
knife
try
it.
and swing his combat knife at it.
Knife him.
Aww.
Imagine if
tried.
he landed that and killed it.
It would have been an epic story for that guy to tell his children right before you guys freaking shot him to death.
I don't plan on executing these people. I plan on telling them to surrender.
Yeah. I mean, if they
Regardless,
don't
he is
surrender,
unable
then
to kill the bug. So the bug is going to try and kill him.
Come on, miss, please.
Oh,
Oh!
he gets smushed. At this point, yeah, he's just crushed. He does not survive. Never mind, you don't have to worry about it. He's dead already. Unfortunately for it, it cannot get past. The engineers blocked the way with turrets.
Good thing these areas don't count.
He would have to walk a long way, and it's slowed. So
Yeah, no, I meant like these in general. Like all of these.
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, it's inside.
Yeah.
It's not in the area. All right. Which of you is next?
I think
a
probably
reminder,
Vagabond.
Yeah. As a reminder, you can always abdicate a turn to the NPC as well.
Yep. I think Vagabond really should be fucking like try and kill this guy and then get into not die area.
would track.
What does it appear to be here? Less than ideal.
Do we have?
Oh, my
There
mic's
you
muted. Sorry. I was being called and I forgot to unmute my mic. Yeah, I can go.
It's like Vagabond's asleep at the wheel.
Okay, so I'll skirmish. So this first shot will be on the one beside me.
All right. That is a miss.
Okay, well, I'll do it again on the one beside me with the seconds.
There you go. That kills it.
Wonderful.
It's very
And
lucky that you
then-
did not roll a 1. Then you would have
Indeed.
watched your nanites chew on it, and then you go, "Oh no, the horror! What is happening again?"
Quote the bug. What a shame. What a rotten way to die.
Wait, should I just go kill this? Because if I walk over here, kill this one, and then this one just walks inside after, that would kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
So maybe I should go for this one.
That makes sense, yeah.
Sure.
It
Because
does leave you
surely someone
more...
else can take care of this.
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
leave you more vulnerable. Because, like,
Well,
you
I can
know...
hop behind this, right? Like, do
And
these
my
give
plan-
cover?
Yeah, the hive is covered.
Yeah,
I would
okay.
actually say go into here to be slightly safer because my plan is more or less to just hold off to be able to kill anyone who shows up to try and nab it at the end.
Okay, sure. Then
I'm
I
just
can
gonna
like,
keep delaying.
okay, then I can yeah, go here and then punch it or grapple it, ram it.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that's
Go there and just fuck it up.
five.
Your
and then
choice of
one.
fuckery.
All around
Uh,
message stay up.
Okay, let's see. Where's the button? Grab. Ram.
There you go.
1d6.
And
The
just
good
about
number.
kill it.
A great number.
Just
That's my
don't
turn.
want that one.
I've
great
consistently been
soldier,
rolling
like
twos
your
on my
father.
damage, just enough.
Scraping by.
Yep.
I'm on.
Weapon systems are like, we won't always give you the best, but at least we won't give you the worst.
Enough. It's enough.
All right.
That'll do, pig.
shield
That'll
level
do.
up.
Fuck.
Let's go ahead and have the engineer go.
Damn.
The engineer betrays us.
The engineer will not last long. I've got 4 pistols. And I will use every one of them, ruining his day.
They're blast.
Yes.
Okay.
So I pull out my gat.
I think he's just gonna let his turrets fire as they will, because he has no choice in the matter. Alright, he'll attempt to
Whack 'em.
friggin' finish that one off. With his own
Black him,
gun.
John. Yeah.
And he is able to successfully kill him. That's 2 bugs for his flat gun alone.
Kind of bug.
And where are the other turrets going? I believe...
Yeah, I believe all of them go into this guy.
Yeah, this one is going... Nah, it's 8. I thought it was 7. Alright, all 3 of them are going to go ahead and fire on the big boy. And 2 of them do connect. So big boy gets freaking gunned down. It's 2 of
Is
them
it-
freaking roll
do his-
19.
Do his turrets have +1 or no?
They do, but it
Oh, does a 10 not hit? I see.
that doesn't hit.
Sorry.
Not on that guy, anyway. The little
Gotcha.
guy's it does, but not on the big guy.
Yeah.
The big guy is slightly more dodgy, which is hilariously silly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the only one left is the Scorp.
I want every gun you have to fire on that bug.
Well, he does not. Or well, it does not have many targets. It does have some. It's got to fire into the shield, which is not a good place to be anyway. Sure, it'll attempt to freaking blow up the shield generator. Not exactly the easiest shot though, because the shield generator is on and functional. However, it doesn't freaking care.
This is too fucking easy, apparently.
Not the easiest shot
Bang, bang, bang.
indeed.
Believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, just 20 and 2 ones.
Well, so you guys lose the shield generator.
My man rolled a fucking 23 with 2 difficulty. Goddamn.
Freaking heck. That's
Double-
rolled 2 ones.
Double ones
Yeah.
on the difficulty, yeah.
20 on the fucking roll.
As a god.
But at this point, you guys have more or less. I'm guessing none of you are going to pop out and try and tangle with it.
No,
No.
not really.
So,
Well, I would, but I already went this turn, so yeah, you got me.
Yeah, same.
You know what? Let's see. Overcharge.
it is not going to move into the
Priority.
zone. It's not that sort of thing.
Yeah, he is invisible, so like half your shots will just like not hit.
Well, the good news is that I'm firing 4 times, so I can hit him theoretically, like once.
Huh.
Because I also, well,
I'm
here's the thing,
fine
it's a
with calling this
50-50 and a
combat if
50-50.
you guys want to call
Yeah.
it. 'Cause
Yeah,
otherwise, it will
down.
get one more turn before it.
No, he can fuck off.
You can do it.
then it'll burrow and disappear into the sands. And you guys will have rescued your HA companions with only heavy casualties.
Nice. Time to reload.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
As it's literally only the engineer. Luckily for you, the engineer is actually the commander of this little group, so he's the one you wanted alive.
Well, even if he wasn't the commander is now dead. So or I guess his mech's just blown up. If he wasn't.
Well, yeah. The pilots are all alive,
Yeah.
with the exception of that guy who got freaking crushed.
You were.
Smushed into dirt trying to be a hero.
That guy is not alive.
That's what you get for
Yeah.
shooting the big bug.
Yeah.
So you guys now have a couple of HA captives.
Nice.
I
I'm gonna
guess
pop out of my
three.
mech and start fucking ripping through the destroyed mechs. See what I can find. I'm pretty sure that on this
I mean,
worthwhile is a fucking assault
have
rifle.
standard heavy assault rifles.
Yeah. But the more important thing, but I think that's fucking TACnet again. Yeah, every single time I've got fucking Spoils of War, it's been a goddamn TACnet. Fucking IFF tags, god damn it. Carry more interesting shit, you son of a bitch. HA
You ripping out of a
cocksuckers.
grunt mech, and you just look at it and it goes, "These are friendly. These are not."
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's not
Living
quite
Dead
that
will
bad,
pocket
but-
it, but will be mumbling something about carrying more interesting shit. And how HA
No.
is boring.
Of course, they're boring.
Yeah, and we will
Well,
steal.
unless
an
you start
assault
getting
rifle.
into the interesting stuff.
Interesting stuff.
Genocide, you
Give
mean?
me a mech.
Well, genocide stuff, and stuff like Sunsies.
Uh,
But
Yep.
yeah.
the commander is more than willing to offer you guys information, seeing as he's at a massive disadvantage, and you guys just saved him.
Okay.
And tell you that there is indeed a base nearby that he has. That tells you that basically, well, they're working on something that he calls the telefrag, which apparently is meant to, well, make teleporting like not like short range teleporting, but like long range to planet teleporting not work as well. AKA, if you try and teleport in a certain area of the planet, it drags you to wherever their anchor is rather than the intended destination. Turns out they were successful, and that's why your guys didn't show up.
Oops.
Why they're out here, why an engineer and a small group of guards are out here and not, back at the base. It turns out that the person that they captured was a little too much. They kind of went on a minor rampage and the base is in shambles.
Oh no.
These guys were
Incredible.
retreating away from the base.
Ah, good.
So, you guys do have, he does give you the exact, nav point of the base. So, you guys are able to travel there. What do you want to do with this guy and his couple of guards? Because their mechs are toast.
Oh, I just take them with us. See what happens.
I see no harm.
Because, like, on one hand, don't really want to just execute them out here because that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
And also can't really leave them out here with destroyed mechs because they just will be killed by bugs.
Mm-hmm. And the engineer's mech is like still chilling, so like if
Yeah.
worse comes to worse and we encounter trouble on the way there.
The engineer's mech will take the others and freaking run for it. They're not sticking around here. Not after that. Their plan, you assume anyway, is they will get out of this area of interference and then send out an SOS that will reach an actual base and get picked up. Are they guaranteed to survive? No. But
Probably
up to you
better.
guys.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
We could
you'll
just like
have some
break their
hangers-ons.
fucking guns and take them with us. We keep prisoners. We don't have to worry about having a bunch of actual people walking through the desert
These
with
guys
us.
have hard suits, so they
Yeah.
can ride as well.
Yeah, I think we just fucking
Yeah, breakthrough guns and taking
yeah,
with us.
break gun,
Yeah.
disabled turret drones, however the fuck.
Can we like
I mean,
radio?
the only operational mech is the engineers. You
Yeah.
could just tell them to ditch it, ride with you.
I really particularly want prisoners riding on my mech.
Yep, they can just ride on his then.
Yeah. Just fucking take a blowtorch to the gun so it can't work anymore. And the fucking drone deployer. Or turret deployer, I suppose.
Yep, you're able to safely shut it off for now.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't tinker with it too much. So, yeah. You guys
Really shouldn't
travel
get
to
tinker
the
with
base. I mean, he is an engineer.
Yeah.
He will eventually fix his own stuff.
But yeah, it's simple. Just tell him, you know, don't
Unlearn
tinker
all
with
that
it.
thing.
If
Yeah.
you do, I will end your fucking life and feel no remorse.
So, you guys make it to the base with the telefrag in it. And find it just as described.
In shambles.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
As it seems, there was a pitched battle with the guard forces, and the people that you meet inside, who, well, heavily damaged, seem to have come out on top. And you get to greet your new, apparently the leader of your new allies, the Overbaron Alexandria Worthrier of the House of Order, or, as she is better known, Century.
Oh, we're working with the barony now.
An
Wonderful.
Overbaron, no less.
An overbearing, no less.
Is that a better or worse bear?
Well, it's a larger
lost.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't talk about women that way.
You gonna stop me,
Underbarons are
big
like
man?
counts. Then you have barons who are barons, and then overbarons who are dukes.
And then
And
talking
of
about her
course,
size.
The biggest baron, who is the one running the show.
She might get pissed off
I
and
can't
do
remember. They do have a name for it, but I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Basically, overbarons are like heads of household type of stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're the big ones. They're the head honchos.
Yeah.
They're important.
She is one of the important people of the House of Order, who, from your guys' limited experience of the universe, are the people who are actually like running the baronies. They're kind of the main house for the most part.
So this is someone who's very important.
Yeah.
How damaged is their mech?
Pretty damaged.
Ugh.
Operational. But,
All right. Cut the head off the barony.
yeah.
Get up.
Abduct them.
She is an ultra that still has enough freaking juice along with friendly forces.
Yes.
As an assault mech, no less.
Yes. And
So, after she kind of pops out and you guys return them to base, unless you do decide to freaking go assassin for some reason on your newfound ally.
No.
I think if I go assassin on my newfound allies, that's gonna work out so poorly for so many reasons. Least of which being that my mech will not listen to me. Centurion
You
2.0
pop
has
up
a
and all of a
full
sudden the mech
personality
just
matrix.
stands down. It just drops
Yeah.
all of his weapons on the ground. You're like, I didn't even know it could do that.
Yeah, full personality matrix. Kind of sick because it means they're like an actual person. However, it also means that their opinions are even stronger than before.
Yep. So, along with her, the only other person that you actually get like an actual name for is apparently the Underbaron Oliver Tallulah, who is also of the House of Order. She herself is, well, a regal old baron. She appears as if she's about in her 60s, though based on the stories that you guys have heard of Century, she's lived a lot longer than that. She has silver hair with hard features and a pinched face that seems to always appear as if she's eaten something sour recently.
It's those
As
hard
for
candies,
Oliver,
man, I'm telling you.
Oliver looks in some ways like I guess like a butler is a good way to describe him. Like a noble butler.
Your prisoners, madam.
He's got short black hair, and blue eyes that seem to peek out of a thin face that, like, are a little bit too big.
Better to see you with.
Well, howdy, gentlemen and gentle lady.
Yep.
Seems like you
She
guys took care of
seems,
this dude.
well, for a landing that was less than stellar,
Slightly more contested than initially planned, shall we say?
a little. But she is still feeling pretty good, seeing as her forces took minimal damage, even though several of them are basically walking like chassis at this point. All of their weapons blown off and a lot of armor. But she is still up and working, so.
You seem to have had a quite warm welcome.
Indeed, I have. It was pleasant. We'll need to bring some of this tech back. Oliver, get some techs down here when we're done, if you would. Now, where is the actual meeting point? While this was a fun distraction, I do believe that we have business to contend with.
The actual meeting point was about a few kilometers back that way.
So, lead the way, if you would.
Sure.
All right.
Start leading.
You guys return back to the actual meeting point, and well, at that point, your guys' job is done, as then it goes into negotiation mode, which you guys don't have any real say in. So you get a very boring guard duty for a couple hours as the leader of the rebels and the leader of the incoming forces discuss terms and landing positions and all sorts of other interesting things that I'm not going to go into because, frankly, I'm assuming the majority of your pilots don't give a damn.
Record it for posterity, but otherwise, fuck it.
Just drop a camera drone nearby.
I'll just have fucking Centurion record it. I don't give a shit.
Wow. I mean, other than that, I mean, you're requested to join the Templars if you are so inclined.
The Templars.
Nah, I think I quit. So I haven't got my goddamn raise.
We're the Templars.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, you
You
aren't
know.
the Templars.
He's been offered a position.
You are the Templars, Theo.
Yes, we are the Templars.
You and El Senor. But
As usual, yeah, Trench offers you a position in the Templars Tether.
yeah, I will more than happily accept.
Welcome to the team. Don't die.
Try my best.
Your best one do.
After that, after some of the discussion goes down, you guys return to base and get ready for the actual battle to come. Mission 5 truly begins with barons and tyrants.
Well, tyrants are not but flesh and bone.
Why'd you say the same
They
thing
break
twice?
like any other.
That's kind of the point.
Yes.
Because, of course, there's some worry in the camp that, seeing as you guys are working for the baronies, who, well, are generally marked as nicer than HA,
You're still
Are-
bastards.
still a
roll in.
megacorp. So,
Yeah.
for,
Once business is taken care of with
corporate
HA, they're just gonna, roll in and I
Things
wouldn't
will
say you're
hope
free,
better.
more like under new management.
Yeah.
So that's some worries, but for now, there are at least more guns.
yay!
That is where we're going to end it tonight.
Yay,
The
guns.
beginning of Mission 5 kicking off.
All right.
The,
Do we get a long
Yeah,
rest?
you guys are going to get to repair before
Okay.
Hooray.
for the actual next part.
At least that's what you think.
Yeah, I'll always let you know beforehand if there is going to be issues.
Mhm.
Anytime you return to base, assume you're probably having a full repair. I'll actually like actively tell you if that's not the case.
No.
So, yeah, we move into the end.
One day I'll stop getting these goddamn fucking IFF tags. Every fucking time.
I mean, it makes sense. All these grunts are just getting standard issue equipment, like, so you just pick standard issue equipment off of them.
It hasn't always been just from grunts, though. Just everything's been IFF tags. Like the last one where it was just like the crazy people, all I got from them was standard IFF tags.
Probably should have forced you to roll something else just thinking about it, because those guys would not have standard IFF tags.
Well, they were. I got IFF tags, and it was like, all right, well, those aren't really useful because these guys kind of operate away from everyone else, so that feels.
Well, especially because their standard IFF tags are gonna be like Lonely Loser number 11. It's also friendly. This is all gonna be based on their freaking hacker names. Or their 4chan names, rather.
Dumb bitch 14.
I guess 8chan? I don't know. Whatever
this
you want to
point, it's
call
256
Horace's freaking
Please,
thing.
Chan.
Well, then they'd all be anonymous.
Wait, last one wasn't Horus. It was HA weirdos.
The howling abyss. Sorry. Can't resist every time we hear it.
From Horus, I actually also got IFF tags, funnily enough, though.
I guess I could just stare at the Horus. What the heck is it called? Yeah, the Horus Terminal in CompCon. Just grab names from that. Horus pilots. There are definitely some very interesting ones as you read through their random bullshit.
Bottom feeder lol.
Yep, we are all done for today. Sorry, it was just one combat that I basically had to throw together at the last second.
That happens. In the recording there.
But I thought it was kind of interesting for you guys.
Combat.
Yeah, short and sweet.
Yeah.
I got
It
to
would probably would have
destroy
been
hives.
longer and harder had we just went, you know what, fuck it, get them, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably would have gone a little bit funky, but
Sometimes using your words is helpful. Who would have
Yes.
thought?
Once in a while, it's good to talk to people rather than shoot them repeatedly.
yeah, once in a while. We don't want to make this a common occurrence. Come on.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah.
Dog is groaning at me.
I almost slipped into an English accent a couple times because I was practicing for a new character. But you know, luckily we didn't do it. Stayed away from it. Sounds kind of pog.
Very pog indeed.
I'm still eternally surprised every time I find out that Regal is not in Jake's campaign.
This
It
is
will
correct.
never stop catching me off guard.
Yeah.
Just every time.
I still think Jake did get back to me about a fucking magic item price. The son of a bitch.
Need to finish that. So.
Yeah. I'm like 50%.
So fucking lazy. I don't know if I'm gonna. I'm gonna look
Huh?
up like. Isn't there like a magic item, like, you know how artificers can make those wands that like give you plus to the spell attack?
Oh, Wand of the War Mage.
Yeah.
There's,
Yeah.
by the way,
wand...
apparently now stuff for like more classes because there's actually one specifically for bards now.
Wand of
Which
the
I'm
War Mage
definitely
is
buying.
4,800 for a +2.
Okay.
It's 19,000 for a +3.
Yeah,
Huh.
the
Some
last
of
the
mine
last level is
contributing.
always the worst.
Sagan? Theo?
Nothing. I was begging for handouts. I said someone mind contributing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I've got 6,700, and I don't even have my actual weapon yet. So, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
What'd you spend the rest of your money on?
Clockwork.
Oh,
Presumably you.
You
me? I haven't spent any of my money at all.
spent it all on bubblegum and
You meant contributing for the +3. Because I was
only
thinking you
candy.
were getting the
Yeah,
+2
oh,
for some
yeah.
reason. I was like, man, you're that strapped for cash? What have you spent everything on? I thought you said you haven't spent anything yet.
Is the wand of the war mage presumably works on like melee and ranged, right? Or is it only ranged?
I believe it is any spell attacks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's all spell attack rolls. And you ignore half cover.
nice.
So, when that comes up,
Very infrequently.
eh. I still need to ask Jake if I can fuck around with one of the familiar options, because I'm gonna try and see if I can just get a fucking messenger from Bloodborne. Those little horrific monstrosities. But none of
What would
like the
that
familiars
be?
really fit.
Is it like a homunculus?
No, so I've got the Are
I'm
you
just
talking
not
about
familiar with
the
messengers.
Okay, so actually I've got a picture of them right on the screen here. I can send you this little bastard. They are what they are isn't super well explained in the game. They're more or less creatures that came out of dreams/nightmares and exist more or less solely to deliver messages to hunters and help them.
Huh. Pleasant.
Yeah. They're absolutely awful looking.
I mean, you could probably flavor a homunculus to be that, but
I can't get a homunculus as a
yeah.
thing.
I'm gonna head out, guys. Got some
Yep.
schoolwork I need to do. So actually,
Peace.
the short session actually was good for me.
That's good.
I'm happy for you.
All
A
right,
homunculus would
Alright.
actually fit
See
pretty
you, Cole.
well.
so long.
But I don't know how you get a
Uh,
homunculus familiar.
I'm trying to remember what is the options for your find familiar.
I've got the normal fucking like animals, which none of them fit that particularly well. I've also got Quasit, Imp, Pseudo Dragon, and Sprite. None of which fit particularly well. So I'm thinking about asking Jake if I can take a Quasit and just tweak its stats. Mainly
I mean,
just by
posits, I
giving it
believe,
nerfs
are
across the board.
shapeshifters, so
Yeah.
you could just have one that got stuck at something.
Yeah.
I think it's a Tresem.
Resum?
Oh, it's just a weird cat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's something in the Frost King's Thunder that you can like choose in particular for your familiar. And there's really nothing as far as familiars.
Yeah.
Like you can't even get elementals and other weird stuff like that. It's
No.
nonsense.
There are like familiars that can just choose to be your familiar,
Yeah.
but those come with their own issues, namely being they don't have to listen to you at all.
Yep.
That doesn't sound like an issue. That sounds like a bonus.
That is not a bonus.
Bonus soda.
No, that is a bonus. God, messengers just look so fucking cursed. I love them. I never never understood the whole like fucking ugly cute thing until fucking I played Bloodborne for a while. I was like, yeah, I get it now.
Yeah. I'm half thinking about the quasits that the Celestial Warlock has in the weekly roll.
Mm-hmm.
Which I still love her freaking backstory. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, because when she had an angel show up to like kind of raise her out of it, but it's not the, person-shaped angel.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ball of eyes and wings.
Ah, it's that specific angel.
Which showed up and was like, sup?
Bible angel.
Huh?
Let me actually see if
Bible
I can
angel.
find it.
Well, that is one of the angels from the Bible, yeah, but there are a bunch of different angels that are specified in the Bible, and that was one of them. I think it was unlike the tiers of angel, I think that's like the 4th or 5th tier down from the top.
Yeah, I can't remember what kind it's called. Yeah, but she has a quasit that apparently has effectively tricked her into being good. Or she's tricked into being good, quote unquote.
Mm. And
Like
open them.
like it requests eating eyeballs type of stuff.
Yeah, the open M's were the wheel boys.
Freaking heck, what the heck? I'm trying to remember what that was. Apparently it's been a long while. Have they
Hmm?
really had their freaking warlock that long? I'm just trying to remind myself where she spawned and gave her backstory. Yeah, because normally it's just Toad.
Yeah. The other thing is that, they change into very specific forms, which, none of them are that little fucking weird thing. So at least my current plan is going, hey, Jake, can I take this, but just remove a bunch of shit from it, and flavor it into being this instead? Because
Apparently the reason the
I think
quasit
pretty much nothing.
works. There's a demon, of course. Or a fiend. Long story short,
Yeah.
some cultist dame summons me. Nice lady. Fed me a bunch of juicy eyeballs, till she got whacked by a cleric, that is. Cleric tricks me into saying some celestial garbage, and bada bim, bada bomb, I'm a slave to this angel schmuck. Angel gives me to Clara, and now I'm here, hanging out with the good guys.
Yeah. You
That's rough,
fucking hate it when you
buddy.
get tricked.
Ain't all bad. Good guys ice a lot of people. My access to eyeballs is pretty much unchanged.
Good guys do ice a lot of people.
I love Trevor. I love how his backstory is. So Trevor's backstory, he's a sorcerer who wears like a badger on his head.
Yeah.
Like, the badger like mask thing, kind of like the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
So Trevor's backstory is Trevor grew up as a halfling, being raised by badgers in a magical forest. So they're magical talking badgers. And the badger's last wish, as it's on his deathbed, is to please burn the forest down, just to freaking screw everyone else over.
That's pretty funny.
And so now they have, like, magical talking animals that just randomly show up once in a while and challenge Trevor to a life or death duel for their honor for the forest. It's just such a random freaking thing that's just there that happens once in a while. I think actually I first introduced it with the warlock, because the warlock is new. He's like, "Does this happen often?" They're like, "Yeah, it just happens." And of course, the dwarf that nearly got into a freaking life or death brawl over taxes.
That's reasonable.
Yep, 68 gold.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
All right, yeah.
Oh, I should
Here
stop
it is.
recording.
Yeah,